Are you tired of struggling with stubborn screws or lag bolts? Whether you're a DIY enthusiast or a pro contractor, a reliable impact driver can make all the difference. In today's video, we're counting down the top 5 best impact drivers that deserve a spot in your toolbox. But before we get started, make sure to check the link in the description below if you want to know about the price and other information. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest tools reviews. Let's dive in. Starting off our list at number 5 is the Flex 1/4 inch Quick Eject Hex Impact Driver. When you need the utmost in torque, go with this impact driver from Flex, which churns out a whopping 2,500 inch-pounds of torque via its 4,000 RPM motor. Beyond its powerful performance, it's equipped with great features including 3 drive modes, self-tapping screw mode, and a quick eject that makes it easy to insert and remove bits with the flick of a thumb. Its 24-volt battery offers plenty of time between charges and charges up fast. The plastic casing doesn't feel as sturdy as some of the competition, and clocking in at nearly 3 pounds, it's somewhat bigger and heavier than the rest, but that's because it has a larger, more powerful motor, which is exactly what you're looking for. Coming in at number 4, the Makita 18-volt LXT Cordless Impact Driver. The Makita 18-volt LXT Cordless Impact Driver is so abundant with features it may be daunting at first, but once you get used to them, you'll enjoy an impact driver that's more than capable of taking on any sized project. We think it's an especially great fit for DIYers, as its unique features can be helpful whether you're a beginner or a seasoned DIY veteran. The assist mode helps reduce cross-threading and loss of grip on screws by starting rotation at a lower speed before throttling up, and tightening mode downshifts as a fastener is seated. At 1,600 inch-pounds, the torque is relatively moderate, but the 3,600 RPM motor is fast. As one of the only tools on this list priced around $200, not including a battery or a charger, you're paying for these fancy features. But it's worth it if you're looking for a reliable impact driver capable of taking on just about any home DIY project. At number 3, we have the Greenworks 24 volts and half-inch impact driver. The Greenworks 24-volt and half-inch impact driver stands out from the pack when it comes to batteries for 2 reasons. First, its dual 24-volt batteries offer 20% more capacity than the typical 20 volts. Second, the batteries work with the wider Greenworks ecosystem, so if you aim for uniformity in your workshop, you can stick with one brand and use the same batteries across their tools of comparable size. In terms of performance, its 1,950 inch-pounds of torque isn't the highest around, but is still appropriate for most home jobs. The 2,800 RPM motor is quick, and it has a variable speed trigger and LED lighting. It's also very lightweight and compact. It's a bit slower to recharge than it could be, but beyond that, it's a great cordless impact driver. The runner-up spot goes to the Craftsman V20 Cordless 1/4 inch Impact Driver Kit. This impact driver from Craftsman is more than adequate for most projects around the house, and it offers surprisingly solid build quality for a tool at its price. While the 1,460 inch-pounds of torque is fairly modest, it's still powerful enough for driving screws into your deck. It only has a single drive speed, but that 2,900 RPM motor is plenty zippy. The 20-volt battery life is good, and an LED aids visibility. Plus, a battery and charger are included in the price. It has also received particularly universal praise for its build quality. Relatively compact and lightweight, it's nonetheless a well-built tool that you'll use for years without issue. For building on a budget, Craftsman is hard to beat. And finally, taking the top spot is the Milwaukee M18 Fuel 1/4 inch Hex Impact Driver. The Milwaukee M18 Fuel 1/4 inch Hex Impact Driver takes our top slot because its few flaws are pretty nitpicky. By just about every metric, it's a truly superior impact driver. With 2,000 inch-pounds of torque and 3,900 revolutions per minute, it delivers plenty of power for virtually any home project. 4 drive modes ensure greater control over that power, and the brand's RedLink Plus feature provides pressure-sensitive trigger control. The design is incredibly compact and lightweight. Its self-tapping screw mode combats walking when attempting to start self-tapping screws, and the latest version has been upgraded from 1 to 3 LED lights to better illuminate where you're working. For the price, that's an incredibly well-rounded driver. As mentioned, the cons are pretty minor. It's a 1/4-inch driver rather than a 1/2 inch, meaning that it's not designed for really large nuts or bolts, but it's more than capable of handling typical fasteners, and it's somewhat louder than some other models, but not terribly so. Generally speaking, it's very difficult to find fault with this outstanding tool. So there you have it, the top 5 best impact drivers to take your projects to the next level. Be sure to check the links in the description below for the latest prices and availability. And if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more gear reviews and DIY tips. Until next time, happy building.